I want to let you know that I really miss you. I really miss our class. We were doing such good work before spring break, and I want to keep that momentum going as best that we can. So I know I hear the moans right now from our class when I say, pull out the green book. Yeah, but we're going to do the green book. I think it's going to help us build our technique and not lose anything that we've already done, but rather build on it so when we do get back together, we'll be even stronger. So without further ado, we're going to do pages 22 through 24 today. Take as much time as you need on these pages. The great thing about a video is that you can pause it to practice something, or if you don't understand it, you have time to pause and think about it. And then you can also rewind it and play it again. So there's a couple of things I'm going to hopefully suggest that you can think about while you're playing and to help you practice. Also, I do have online office hours, and today is Thursday that I'm doing this recording, and today is the first day they're opening up Canvas Chat. So I hope to use that. If that's not working for you or for me, you can certainly send me an email in Canvas, and that'd be a great way for me to be able to communicate right back with you. Like if you're having troubles getting the kind of sound you want, or something's not going right, you can just ask me, or even better, take a video and send it and go, this isn't working right because I don't know why, but help. And so that's my job, is to help you with that. So hopefully if you can either describe what's going wrong or have a quick video of what's going wrong, then I'll be able to diagnose it and help. Also, if you take a video, you could probably self-diagnose, watch yourself and go, oh, it's my bow is not parallel to the bridge, or something like that. So those would be great tools that you can use while we're not together, but we are, but just from far away. So we're gonna do 89, but we're actually not gonna play it. You should have already watched the video with Mr. Phillips. If you've not, then go ahead and take a minute to find the viola one. The beginning of the video is the same for everybody, but then the viola one actually plays 89 on the viola. So go ahead and press pause on this video. Go do that one if you haven't already. Great. So now that you've played 89, we're going to talk about, I know you know your third position, but maybe you don't know what notes you're playing in third position, and that's causing some tuning issues. So that's what I really want to focus on. We already have done these pages. This is review on the shifting and the placement of our hand, but I want you to think about the names of the notes that you're playing in position. So expect soon a fingerboard geography quiz, probably mid next week, on Canvas that says, like, if your first finger's on G on the D string, what note is your second finger on? So things like that. So in this case, we're actually doing 89. I want to talk about the names of the notes we're playing here. So we've got D, E, F sharp, G, and then you're going to do a shift from E to G, right? And it has it as a slur, and so they want you to be as smooth as possible. Remember that when you're shifting, your thumb has to be light. It has to come up and off. It doesn't have to be super like a leapfrog jump, but it does need to be light and loose so that you can slide it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to move your hand. Only one finger will be able to move, and the rest of the hand is not functional, right? You want your whole hand to have the same shape you had back here. So make sure that your thumb is moving up and around, okay? So we're here at third position with first finger on G, second finger's on A, third finger's on B flat, and fourth finger's on C. So this page, or these couple pages, is third position using pattern 1. Pattern 1 just means the first finger pattern that we learned, where we have on the D string, D, E, F sharp, G, A, right? So we're just using the same finger pattern in first and then again in third position. So you shouldn't have to move this finger pattern around. You just should just feel it, that it's pretty much the same. It's going to be a little bit bigger spaces in first position and a little bit smaller spaces in third position. Because as you go up on the string, you're changing the string length and making them shorter, shorter strings, and so the spaces get smaller. And as you're going back, you're making the strings longer. Think about the basses and the big spaces they have. So as you come back, the spaces are going to be slightly bigger. So just keep that in mind as you're doing your shifts. The other thing to keep in mind is that when you're playing, when we get over to my favorite one, the C string one, and we're up in third position, your elbow's got to tuck towards your belly so that you can get your fingers right. And my thumb actually tucks way under the neck for that, way under. So back here in first position on like the D or the A, But then as I come up here, you can see when I'm on the A string, I'll probably be here. When I'm on the C string, my thumb's got to come around so that I have the support and can make those nice tabletops like we do way back in FYO. Okay, so we're not going to play 89 because you've already done it, but we are going to play 90 together. 1, 2, half note. About this is as we're going up with this hand, our bow also needs to come up towards the bridge. Our sweet spot of where the nice sound is has changed. So if you're playing like you're in first position with your bow, but you're in third position, you're not going to get the clear sound that you want to get, that you're used to getting. So just move your bow a little closer to the bridge and you'll get a nice clear sound, and all of a sudden you'll be like, oh my gosh, I sound amazing in third position. So make sure you're doing that so that you get a nice big sound and clear tone. Okay, I'm going to have you do 91 on your own. So press pause, and when you're ready to go on, we're going to do 92 together. Okay, so 92, we are going to be on the A string. So let's think about our notes in first and third position on the A string. So we've got A, B, C sharp, D, and then we'll do that shift. So D, E, F natural, G. D, E, F natural, G. So the reason it's important to know what notes you're playing is that it's going to help you stay in tune. It's going to help you really lock in what that note is supposed to sound like. So you know what note you're going to go to or what note you're playing. And then also, when you get better at it, you can see patterns in the music that you could just cross over strings instead of going to position when you have to and then back to first, because I know where these notes are. So we're trying to get you more comfortable in position so you can see there's more possibilities than just first and emergency. Oh my gosh, I don't have that note in first position, right? So there are other notes that you could play in first position, but that you can play them on the lower strings. Okay, so let's play 92. Okay, with the A string notes, remember we're going to need a faster bow stroke to really support the sound. 1, 2, half note. All right, we're going to do that again for me. You don't have to play with me if you already did it perfectly. But my shift was terrible, and you know why? I forgot to release my thumb. My thumb was holding on too tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my thumb is too loose. All right, I know you can do that better than me. So make sure you're practicing that. A great way for me to practice would be back and forth between 1 to 3 and 1 to 1, trying to aim for that same sound that I was doing before. Okay, so that's a great way for you to practice too if you're having the same struggles that Miss Nelson is having at playing in third position on the A string on the viola. I don't know why. I practiced it before, I promise. Okay, so that's 92. I want you to do 93 on your own. So remember to keep your bow close to the bridge. It's totally okay for you to write in the names of the notes if all those ledger lines are getting a little crazy and you're like, I don't know. It's totally fine to write in the names of the notes. Remember, I want it to be important that you know what the notes are that you're playing and don't just guess. All right, so we are going to play 94 together. 94. So we are on the A string, and I'm already starting in position, so hopefully I'll have a better chance at playing in tune, right? All right. So, half note 94. So hopefully that sounds cool to you. It sounds really cool and creepy to me, so especially on the viola, it sounds really mysterious. So I like that one a lot. All right, we're gonna turn to 23. Well, you don't have to turn, just the next page. 23, and we are playing in on the G string this time. So same thing on 95. Let's think about our notes. We have G, A, B, C, and then we're gonna go to C, D, E flat, F. So remember, we still have these two fingers are together in the middle and whole steps away. Remember, they're a little bit smaller in third position than first position. Just a little bit, just like a millimeter maybe. All right, so on the G string, we're on 95. Half note, half note. So hopefully that was as successful for you as it was for me. If not, practice it again. You can totally do the same thing we talked about where you're doing this. Okay? So that you can really get that shift practice. Because once you get there, it's not that hard. It's just getting in and out of it that I think can be a little tricky. Okay, so I want you to do 96 and 97 on your own. I also have the link for you to go onto the book online, and it has the playing tracks along with it. So if you remember way back when with FYO, we would play a song in class, and we'd play along with the dude or the Sharkeisha and all of that. I don't remember anybody's name anymore, but the dude and the lady that were on the book. So if you remember that, that's what they have that for this book as well. So I gave you the little code to plug in, and you can see the videos that I've sent, not mine, but the Mr. Phillips, and also all the tracks to play along with. My watch is telling me it's time to be online for office hours, but I've got 2 more songs to play for you, so I've got 5 minutes to get it done. All right, so speaking of online, on Canvas, today's Thursday, there's going to be Canvas chat. Hopefully that will work. If not, when I'm online, check my Canvas homepage, and you can just shoot me an email, and I can definitely respond during those times that I'm definitely online. I'll probably respond even when I'm not technically online, because I'm also uploading videos and putting together the pages for the kids. Remember, I'm playing all the instruments for all the classes, and trying to keep everybody learning and engaged and excited about orchestra, because we'll be back together. I don't know when, but we'll be back together, and it's going to be great when we come back together. Okay, so 2 more songs. 98, I want to play on the C string. When we're playing on the C string, it's really important that you get that elbow forward. I showed you that earlier, I think, in this video. It's all getting a blur to me. But make sure that your elbow comes forward so that you can get the nice strength in your fingers and dexterity. As soon as that doesn't come forward, you lose the speed that you have. You can't really play as fast, you can't really reach, and it can't quite be in tune, so make sure you bring that in. All right, so we're gonna do 98. Half note, half note. So same idea, 99 and 100, getting those notes in tune. You can do that on your own, and we're going to do 101, which is on page 24. Las Mañanitas. I think this one would be a great one to play for like a family concert, since we are all in our houses. So this would be a great one to show off your third position skills that you've been practicing. And it doesn't have to be today. It can be when you get it prepared and ready. But it's a nice, pretty song. It happens to be a Mexican birthday song. I hope somebody tells me what the words are, because I don't know. But it's quite lovely. You're going to be in third position the whole time. So I recommend that you play through with me this first time and pizzicato, so that you know where you're going on what string, because it does change strings. You just stay put in third position. And then rewind it and play it again with me with the bow. All right, when you're ready. So take as many takes as you need, as many tries. Nobody's there at your house other than you, listening to this video and practicing along, so they don't know what I'm asking of you, so you can totally practice a million times if you wanted to. All right, let's do Las Mañanitas. 1, 2. That's it for today. Stay safe and healthy. I can't wait to see you again.